Welcome to class. I'm Miss Faust. Are you ready for some note-taking today? We're starting a new unit. It's called Parts of Speech. So please make sure you've got your paper up. Good. And a pen or a pencil so that you could copy down the notes back here and they'll help you with the very short assignment. Are you ready? You are? So let's get started. Okay. Right back here. Parts of speech. There are 8 parts of speech. You know, we talk about verbs, we talk about nouns, and the like. We keep forgetting that every time we speak, each word is a type of part of speech. Each word you think, oh, that's a noun. Oh, no, that's a pronoun. Oh, that's a verb. Oh, no, that's an adjective. So let's go over this and see. When we say Shelley, what part of speech is that? Okay, when we say ran, what part of speech? So if we ever had to figure out, okay, here's a sentence. The teacher wants us to find the verb. Okay, which one of these words is the verb? So this is what it's all about, parts of speech. So it's really important. Not only is punctuation important, it's important to know what we're saying. When someone says, I need you to give me 6 adjectives, you don't look at the person and go, what? Adjectives, what is that? You know immediately, and you're able to give 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wow, isn't that neat? So you'll know those semicolons. Now you'll know those adjectives. But we're not going to start with the adjectives. We're going to start with the easy ones, namely the noun and the pronoun. Okay? All right, so are we ready for note-taking? Yes, we're definitely ready. All right, let's do this. Okay. So your noun, this is the job of a noun. It names. Okay, it names person, place, thing, idea, activity. So it has 5 items it can take care of. 5. We tend to learn person, place, thing. Well, folks, you've got to add the other 2, idea and activity. And we'll cover those in a second. Let's look at examples. Okay, here are the examples for today's lesson. All right, person, Brooke. Okay, very specific. We know it's a person's name, okay? And we see it's capitalized, don't we? Okay, so Brooke, very specific. It's what we call proper, isn't it? Boy, it's lowercase. It's not specific. It's very general. So we call it common. So those are examples of person. Okay? Let's move on to place. Atlantic Ocean, very specific. Do you think it would be common or proper? Noun. Simple. It's a specific name of an ocean, and it's very much capitalized. So we'll just call it P for our purposes. And then kitchen. Okay, very general. We'll put a C for common. Okay. So I want you to be aware that we're going to focus on 2 types of nouns only. There are more. Trust me, there are more. Okay, your proper and your common nouns. So keep that in mind. When dealing with places and people, they go into 2 categories. They're either going to be proper, when it's very specific, it's a person's name, it's capitalized, or they're going to be common, when if you're talking in general, student, child, mother. Okay, it's the same thing for place. Are you talking about Malibu Beach? Then very much proper. Or are you just talking about parking lot? Very common. Okay, very general. So keep that in mind. When we talk proper, I'll put it over here next to the P. We are specific. So keep that in mind. When you're talking about C, you're talking about general. So person and place can fall into two categories. Specific being proper, general being common. Okay, now thing. Boy, having problems with this is a thing, marker. We have doll and scissors. We don't really worry about proper or common in that category, or in the other two. Okay, now you might say, idea and activity. Here it goes. These are ideas right here, these two examples. Freedom and peace. An idea you can't really see. Can you see freedom? No. Can you see peace? Can you see war? Can you see friendship? Can you see pride, humility? Can you see love? No. It's in the mind. You can still talk about it, and you can still write a 2-page paper on peace, can't you? Okay? So that's what we mean with idea. So if someone says to you, okay, what part of speech is friendship? Simple. Think of it. It's just an idea. As a result, it'll be a noun. Okay? So these are nouns because they are ideas. And if we had to write about freedom, peace, obviously for each and every one of you, it would be different as it would be for me. My version of peace would be different from yours. Okay? Finally, activity. This is a fun one. With a few exceptions, let's not worry about those today. Most of them come in ing. And you might say, wait a minute, Ms. Faust. This can be a verb. No, not if you're talking about it. When we talk about Shelley, we're talking about her. Same thing with activity. If you're talking about swimming, it's not a verb. You're not doing it. Okay? You're not doing it. Okay? So keep that in mind. And gardening is another example. Here is the way it could be used. Gardening is fun. Swimming can be dangerous. That's what we're talking about. Playing basketball is so challenging. Playing basketball. Okay? Playing would be a part of the noun category. In other words, the activity. Okay, so if you're talking about it, then you're going to fall into this. But if you're doing it, he is swimming across the ocean. That's different. Then yes, its action's going to be your verb. Does that make sense? Any questions about that? So these two might be the challenging ones, idea and activity. But they shouldn't be. Okay, so again, in the mind, you can't see it, you can't touch it, like the board. I can touch that, but I can't touch freedom. Okay, can't touch kindness. Okay. That's your noun. Pronoun is easy too. Just look at the word pronoun. Pro meaning for. For a noun, so to speak. Here we go. A pronoun replaces a noun. It would be really boring if you had to describe your best friend, and let's say your best friend is named Shelley. Shelley loves Shelley's bike, which Shelley bought when she was 19. When Shelley was 19, sorry. On Shelley's 19th birthday. Wow, you go, oh, that's boring. What? Okay, so whoever came up with the pronoun, woo, we thank him or her. Okay, so yes, replace a noun. So Shelley could be she, her, hers, right? Herself. Okay, so here's some examples. Please note I is not a noun just because it's capitalized. It just happens to be a word that's always capitalized. Always. Please remember that. They, it, ours, their, EIR version. We, anyone, somebody, every, both, each, all, which, not the witch, as in Halloween, okay? But WHICH and that. So some of these look, wow, that isn't a pronoun? Yes, it is. Who is even a pronoun? Okay? Someone, anybody, everybody. There are many, many pronouns. Obviously, we have our she, he, okay, herself. There are so many that will take the place of the noun. Okay? So that's your pronoun. So make sure that you copy this down. Okay? If you have any questions whatsoever, whether it's on the noun or the pronoun, let me know. Okay? So let's put an example up there. We could say an example using a pronoun. She ate, okay, a pickle. Here's your pronoun, correct? Okay. So let's look at our assignment. Woo! Give you a little example there. It's Miss Faust's example. Okay. I want you to write 5 sentences using both nouns and pronouns. So your sentences, okay, your 5 sentences, in each sentence, there needs to be a noun and a pronoun. Okay? So this is going to be a little challenging. I could have said 5 sentences, 3 with just tons of nouns and 2 with tons of pronouns. No. I want you to combine the 2. I want you to use both nouns and pronouns. So it's a little bit of a challenge, isn't it? Okay? So do you understand? 5 sentences using both nouns and pronouns. And that assignment is due today. Okay? When you're done with it, send it on to me. If there are any questions about the assignment, let me know. Okay? Otherwise, have a great day. Yes, indeed. Have a wonderful day. Till next time, bye-bye.